Okay guys, this is gonna be zombie deck profile. So here's my guest.
Hello there. Some guy may know me as Video Game 75 here at the Gamers Club. Gotta do a deck profile of the zombie deck for 2020 February. So you wanna get into it?
Yeah, let's get into it.
Onto main monster zone. 3 shooting solitary, mandatory. This mostly starts your combo. What sucks is you get infinite permanents, Ash Blossom, or anything to get stop from you going to your usual zombie. But this is mostly main start the combo for your zombie card. Then 3 unit zombies. This card mostly just levels up for like synchros or just ascent or glow bloom and necro banshee. Its effect is discard a card, so you can discard any danger card to trigger the effects. And the other second effect is to send any zombie card, send a zombie card from your deck to graveyard. So you can just send your necro banshee or your glow bloom. So that's why, and each time you use the effect, it's level increased by 1, so that's good for synchro plays. 2 Necro Banshees. She has 2 effects or 2 effects is pretty good. When she needs to field, you could quick effect, banish yourself for cost to activate Zombie from the deck straight to the field. So you cannot ash this card. So you can gamble it, but you can never ash this card. Most lot players will J go to this thing and activate the effect to add it. People think to adding it, but activating from the field. And she has a unique effect when Zarmu is in the field and this card's in the field. She protects Zarmu from being targeted by card effects. So that's why not a lot of people don't know about that effect. But for zombie player who plays this deck, keep in mind having this deck on the field when you're going zombie player will kind of slow them down. 2 Glow Blooms. This card special summons your Doom King as fast as possible, or to add a card that I'm about to show just in a minute right now. And it's good because he's also a tuner, so in case you have like a user zombie, he's already level 6. Normal summon this card, single summon for like Red Eye Zombie Necro Dragon. This card will trigger special Doom King Ball Draw or Fall Line. So that's why this card you only want to send from your hand to graveyard or deck to graveyard. 2 Doom King Ball Draw, your main boss monsters. People don't like when this card pops on the field because if you have zombie in the field and this card out in the field, if your opponent activates like a monster in the field, zombie will make them zombies. So the active effect you can change that one on top of it to negate it or banish it. And what per change, not one per turn. And for standby phase, if either you or my opponent or I controls this ball, this card comes back defense position no matter what. So people are like, why is this card coming back? If field zone is on either player's zone, it's like things that if the field zone like face down or face up, no matter what, so there's a card on the field zone.
Yes, but no.
1 check a bowman. This card I was playing 2, but when I was seeing it, when I seen 2 of a hand, it was terrible. But this card is pretty good at zombie control decks because if your opponent tried to like pop his own monsters, especially a card back to graveyard, and you have zombie in the field, you could change that by banishing this card and take control any zombie card from either player in the graveyard on your side of the field. And zombie will make some zombies on field and graveyard, so you can legit just steal any zombie card from either graveyard. But you cannot take cards that specifically say this card cannot be summoned anyways because you have to summon it in specific ways. But this card comes back in end phase. And if I control, like for example, I control one of my opponent's monsters, he attacks to it, it gets banished. So that's why the effect is pretty good. Mine is a format. Mongozuki. Well, I see in my hand, but not all the time because seeing the card in my hand will be a brick, and yeah. And he has a unique effect is that if I have Doom King in my hand, that most of the times I never want to see. This card is in the graveyard, I can advance a zombie card from my graveyard, especially a zombie card from my hand, and he also dumps a zombie card from my deck into the graveyard, so that's why she's also good. He acts like another user zombie. 2 Mizuki. Izuki is a monster reborn for zombies, and people I always see people rank 3 is for me I was rank 3 it was a break. So that's why I want to run 2, and 2 is a solid number for me to have having this card in your game. Plus you can recycle it with Cypher Gamma, Cypher Low Omega. Onto hand traps. 3 Ash Blossom. The reason we have this card because it triggers our Doom King. So if they pop our Zombie Roll and we have no way to trigger it, this will trigger Doom King. Plus it's also disruption for them sending the dead to graveyard or to do anything. Ghost of Spooky Dogwood. This card is really good because if I'm going against a hero and you try to ulti me as fast as possible, this card will just keep increasing my life points until they start special summoning monsters or special summon anyways. That's why this card will keep increasing my life points until I survive until game. On Fraulein, this card is pretty good because if you try to attack a weak zombie monster, when my opponent declares an attack, I can special summon this card in defense position. And when you try to declare my attack, she has another quick effect to pay my life by 100. And I can pay around 3,000. And I can increase my monster that's being attack or defense by how much life points I waste. And she also can trigger Doom Kings when a monster is being attacked. So, for example, I have Armor by my Doom King, and they try to declare an attack. I can change that one to Fraulein. You declare an attack, change the Doom King to banish my opponent's monster that you try to attack with it. That's why this card is pretty busted. And she has another unique effect is that when she attacks my opponent's monster and beats over it, at the end of the battle phase, she special that monster that attacked, destroyed it outside of my field. That's why not a lot of people know about that effect, but it's pretty good. Armageddonite, another way to send your dark monster to the graveyard like Necrobanshee or Glow Bloom. It's also a way to extend on my plays. On the danger package, one Mothman, Bird, 2 Jackalopes, 2 Snowgirls, 1 Nezzy. Sucks they got limited by 1, but it's still good. The reason we have the danger package is because we always want to see our cards go to the graveyard no matter what and gain draw power. So in case I don't have Solitary or Zombie, I want to just use these cards as engines just to throw in myself to get the card I need. Onto the spells. 3 Zombie Room. This card just like a floodgate against decks like machines, Songgrades, or other decks that relies on their specific types. And this card mostly makes them zombies and from field and graveyard, and either play contribute except zombies. So you try to walk through them, you can because on the field on your hand as a wing beast and on the field zombies. It specifically says you can only tribute zombie card or with only wing beast. So that's why this card is pretty good. Playing at 2 or 1, playing at 2 or 1 is pretty bad. So that's why I want 3. So that's all you see in my hand. And plus, it's easy to search by Necrobanshee. 3 Super Polymerization. All you want to see this in my hand, or when I draw going second, because this card is mostly get rid of problematic monsters. Like in case I have like 3 dark monsters or like 2, Super Polying them and get rid of the card I need in my hand and just get rid of the cards and try to ultimate as fast as possible. This card is pretty busted and got reprinted multiple times, so now it's pretty busted right now to get. 3 Infusions. Mostly I have this card just to extend my play or go to one of my League 3 monsters in case I have 3 different types but same attribute. I put like get my main item strip in case you try to ash me or any hand traps. Then the 1 Fool's Burial. Standard send any card from my deck to game or any monster. So that's why you have this card. Then the last 2 cards and Rivalry Warlords. This card is just pretty busted with having a zombie, rule and Rivalry. Prevent my point from summoning not want so many zombies. So having this card will pretty much get you the game, unless you pop a specific card like Zombie World or Rivalry. That's why this trap is pretty good. But it doesn't work much against ultra guys. But that's why I want to have it. I was running 3 eradicators, but I decided to take him out, put it on my side deck, and add this to my main deck. That's for my main deck. It's like 41 onto the extra deck. 1 link Karibo. You can get them out for Glow Blue. I don't run Glow Blue because I don't want to send cards I haven't like that to behavior. So Glow Blue is also active Zarmro. Normal summon Glow Bloom, link them out for Karibo. Glow Bloom select the trigger to banish special a level 5 or higher zombie card. That's why we have this card in the deck. Then Vampire Sucker. Optimistic, legit standard card for zombies. This card allows me to have draw power when Doom King Baldrag or any zombie card special back from the deck from the grave back to the field. This card gives me a draw. And she has another effect that if this card is still in the field and for example have a level 5 or higher zombie card and my 2 opponent did destroy it, I could tribute my 2 opponent's monster even though I have to control it because her effect says I could tribute 2 of my opponent's monsters even though I have to control them, but I must have Zarmro to tribute them. So that's why people don't know about it, so now after you read about it, you mostly want to attack this one from now on. Avenger Savior came out and Battle Legends. Pretty good because when this card attacks a monster, damage calculation, I can send a zombie card from my deck to behavior. How many level it has, it will to attack. So I can send like Mizuki, Gozuki, Doomki Baldrag, or Glow Bloom. Then Glow Bloom effect will trigger when you send the behavior to banish yourself special Doomki. So this also is a +1. Then the Nightmare package, Nightmare Unicorn and Nightmare Phoenix. This card is just mostly get rid of cards that says cannot be destroyed by battle. So I'm also getting them out just to shuffle that back to try to beat my opponent as fast as possible. This to pop back rows like Basic Minds or like take only one. So that's why I have these cards. Then link 3 is Curious. That's why we run the dangers. The dangers mostly just get this card out of the field. Like the different types, same attribute. Make him off of this card. Back to send any card from my deck to be able to send Necro Banshee, Glow Bloom. But he has the other unique effect when this card was destroyed by my opponent's monsters, like he attacks with it. Back to add any card from my graveyard back to my hand. Yeah, it's also Meals 3.
I don't think there's any word.
Then my fours is Appaloosa and Full Sword. I know Appaloosa is pretty expensive right now, but it's pretty good just to stop the brew from destroying your whole board. If it does, then pretty sucks, but not much often you special like 5 times in case you extend the plays, but that's why we have Appaloosa and Full Sword just to ultimate my opponent as fast as possible. That's for my links. Onto my interfusion targets. 1 Millennium Restrict and 1000 Restrict. What we have Millennium Restrict is to stop my opponent from hand trapping us, like Vader us. Try Vader and change this one to negate it and equip it as equip it to this one. And going second, I will mostly get this card out, take a monster that my opponent needs, so I'll just snatch it. Super Poly targets. Dragon Necro, the Minnesota Dragon, and Starry Venom Fusion Dragon. Requires two dark monsters and requires zombies. So I'm going second, and I don't have zombie in the field. And for my opponent has 2 dark monsters, I'll mostly go to this one. But going first, Zombie World, I'll just mostly go this one. Because my opponent's monster is zombies, so I'll just mostly either zombie super conversation to future materials or what? 2 zombie cards and get them on the field. Synchros, Red Eye Zombie Necro Dragon. So the reason I have this card in my extra deck is that my opponent will have like a card that's unaffected by card effects and their tag is sky high. Synchro summon this card and Zombie on the field. If my opponent has a lot of cards, a lot of monsters in your graveyard as well as I, This card gains 100 for attack 80 for each zombie card from field and graveyard. So this card could surpass the attack and beat over it. Plus, he has the other unique effect when a zombie monster was special. So that's like, for example, I beat over Great Raptor Ultimate Falcon, add a special dot card back to my field and attack per game. So that's why this card is pretty busted and it doesn't trigger when it gains attack. Cypher Omega and Tenny Berserker. This mostly shuffles back my banished cards like Mizuki and Necrobanshee. And this card is probably the bustest secret cards I have ever played in my deck, because when it destroys a monster, it gains the attack and it allows to attack again, but only on monsters. If this card can attack directly to your opponent's life points, then this card will be pretty busted. And he has a quick effect is that if my opponent activates a monster, I could change it down to banish it. So if they need that card for single play, I would just change that to banish it so they cannot do anything. That's why these cards are like pretty good for zombies. Onto the side deck. 3 Draw Lockbird, like going against spirals. Just activating this thing, just slow my opponents down for me to do my board. So that's why we have this card, and it's pretty good against other decks that relies on adding card from the deck to the hand. Then Lancia. Lancia is pretty good going against dinosaurs because they need to banish a lot, especially their boss monsters. Just activating this, just mostly stop the play, just stops it. And plus Zombie, just they require dinosaurs and Zombie in the field, and then activate this, they mostly just set a card and pass the turn. So that's why Lancia is pretty good. And I also have this against Orcus or mostly decks that mostly like on banishing. Then Twin Twisters, standard. You don't want to normal summon a monster, then just to activate their trap card, spell card to get rid of our monster. So that's we going to have this going second. Then 3 Evenly Match going second as well. Just activate this, was just ruin their day. Then Ultra guys, if they have nothing to do, then pretty much this card down the game. And the last card is 3 Eradicators. This card is pretty busted if I go in first. So if I'm not going against Sky Strikers and I have all my plays, I'll just set this card, and then during my opponent's draw phase, I'll activate this and call spells. You have to reveal the whole hand. If they have spells, they have to send an invader. And spell card you have in the field like or set, have to send an invader as well. That's why this card is pretty good on zombies decks, because just activating this, your opponent may just highly and pass the game 2 or 3. So that's why. That's pretty much for my zombie deck. Legitimately, the thing I will change is the Red Eyes support Cyphering or FA Down Dragster, because it negates spell cards. And Zulu Zombie can target any monster that has levels to refill it. So I can target Cyphering Cyphering Dragster or PS how you call it. You refill it level by 2 again. Your opponent activates spell cards, just lower that 2 and just negate the spells, and pretty good. But yeah, that's mostly my zombie deck. Pretty good against like the format, but not that good. So again, for case I go against Moonlight Time Thieves, it'll be like a little bit of struggle because I got all my things. Then yeah, man, shout out to one thing I need to say is the Shadow the Gamers Club. Without them, I could have this deck right now, or I'll be like only motherfucker just doing nothing. And all the gymnastics right here as well.
Gymnasty, bro. Gymnasty's the best, bro. Hey, $20 right now on the spot.
What the hell?
Alright, thank you.
Let's get the hell. Yeah, but that's my zombie deck for February 2020. May try to update it. Who knows? So, mostly that's it. Thank you for
I'll
doing the
trade
deck
you a
profile.
common Twin Twister for an OT.
Deal. Yeah. Thank you very much for doing this deck profile, and if you got any question for this channel, or like any suggestion for this zombie deck profile, link down in the comment section below, and subscribe to Danger Squad. And yeah, very much. Thank you.